Folks, welcome to Sega CD Monday, where we're counting down the final releases that we haven't covered yet on this extremely cursed project we started many years ago.
Oh boy.
We're in the final 15. By the end of today's stream, that will be reduced to the final lucky 13.
Oh good.
And by then, I don't know, hopefully we'll finish this up by the end of March. But this is it, the final days, the march to the end. We're gonna do it.
It's gonna be some real March madness when that happens. Real quick, thank you Taizo for the 24-month resub. Taizo says, put a disc on the CD tray, which is not Willy Beamish.
And that is the best part of today's stream. No more Willy. We've seen
gone.
all the different ways he can die, all the different ways he can win. Hint, there's just one. By the way, special thanks to Bobinator, who over the last week confirmed that there is no gangrene ending, even in the PC version of Willy Beamish. It was all just a ploy, just to make you worried about Willy's sliced open finger. Turns out you can just play through the whole game, bleeding all over the place, and Willy's just fine. What a great game.
Jesus Christ. Well, we've got Cookie blessing the chat, so I guess we gotta get started.
Oh, that's a good sign. Thank you. Alright, so, how do we move past possibly the worst adventure game, and maybe the worst game for Sega CD? Let's move on to adventure games that people actually like. These are both games that were released very late, and they actually have a lot in common, a lot of synchronicity between these two games. They both represent two companies looking at the Sega CD market and being like, how can we capitalize on this without using FMV? They saw what Digital Pictures did. They saw all these games that took millions and millions of dollars to produce to very little return, and they thought, you know what, we've had success on the PC Engine CD, what's so different about this Mega CD? What has it got that the PC Engine doesn't? Or vice versa, rather. So what they did is they dipped in their back catalog. They took a couple of really popular adventure games on the PC Engine CD and ported them to Sega CD, skipping a Japanese release. So these games were originally exclusive to the PC Engine in Japan, and yet the Mega CD port is exclusive to America and Europe.
That's so fucking weird, but I guess, you know?
Yeah, it must have taken some work. Converting these things is not a small amount of work, especially for the first game's case. So let's start off with this one, Konami, its final release for the Sega CD, and boy is it a big one. 1995, they decided to port, translate, and release Snatcher for the Sega CD. Let's play it. This, of course, had its origins on the MSX, and was later upgraded for the PC Engine CD-ROM, and then it got another upgrade for the English-exclusive Sega CD release. It's still so weird there's no Japanese version of either of these games.
I can't believe that. I mean, I believe it in that I know it, but
It was just two companies having the canny sense to be like, look, let's just take our most popular CD-ROM games and try to make it happen on Sega CD. And since the Mega CD was a non-starter in Japan, just release them in the States and Europe. That's our only hope. And boy, you can tell they spent a lot of money on these games. Well, this one. Freaking Snatcher. Still to this day the only English language release of this game, and it's never gotten a re-release. You can of course play this with the joypad and gun. If you have the Justifier from Lethal Enforcers, you can use that during certain segments. But we're going gunless.
okay. So, this isn't real.
Yeah, this is a future where Willy Beamish died and everything turned into a dystopia.
That makes sense.
We thought we were doing a good thing.
But unfortunately, he was the only thing holding back the corporate whatever.
Yeah. Willy was the last one. He tried to tell us.
He was! Willy Beamish was a cyberpunk.
With the death of Willy Beamish, the Cybertopia took over.
June 6th, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there, is released into the atmosphere.
Oh right, this is not Blade Runner.
Biohazard.
It's its own unique thing.
Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as the catastrophe. But at this
Some
time,
cool visuals
who
here.
could have possibly imagined
I like these fake
that
computer
the ultimate
screens.
biohazard
I like these
wouldn't
laser
occur for
balls.
another half-century?
The only remnants from the
15
before
years later,
times with Willie Beamish. The
mankind
laser ball
faces its
survived.
greatest crisis: the appearance of a mysterious android life form. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon? Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They appear during winter, killing humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat and even bleed.
Such a
Part
cool
organic,
animation.
part
That
machine.
is so neat.
They're almost impossible to distinguish from those they kill. As they steal their victims' bodies in order to take their place, these mysterious invaders become known as Snatchers.
There's one of them right now. God, it shot us!
Ow.
By the way, if you have a bad dump of the game, this is where it freezes. If you see the white screen and nothing afterwards, get a better dump of the game.
Gotcha. I will.
Just a tip from me to you.
Oh,
Androids do dream of Neo Kobe pizza, yes. Alright, this game isn't 100% original, it's very inspired. But still, this is a pretty big game for 95 in the States.
Kojima inspired by another property? An
Never.
American property? No.
Never happened before. Neo Kobe's about to explode. Time to rock out.
I'm into this. Yeah, Kojima doesn't even know what movies are.
Yeah. He played Rise of the Dragon and was very inspired. Another link to Willie Beamish. It never stops. You play as Gillian Seed, the future reincarnation of Willie Beamish, and his friend Metal Gear.
Is that his dog? His dog is now a Metal Gear or something?
Yeah, Ruffy became a Metal Gear. Now this is a pretty big production for Konami in 95. They went whole hog with this one. They actually got an actual localizer, multiple voice actors. In fact, the bulk of this game's localization team pretty much laid the groundwork for Metal Gear Solid. You might consider this kind of a dry run for that game.
Metal Gear is made from parts of Willie Beamish's old Atari system. Exactly. Thank you, Angela.
It all fits together. I like those cyberpunks having a knife fight.
Yeah! What do you think they're fighting about?
I don't know.
Anime babes?
About
Holograms?
whether Sega or Nintendo's better.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
A real-life console war.
This music, man!
It's good. Good old Jeremy Blaustein, who also formed the basis of the Metal Gear Solid translation team.
Yeah, his name was in the in the newspaper in the beginning.
Yeah, I saw that newspaper, and what's more shocking, there still being newspapers in 2044, or it only being $1. I would figure that tree-based paper is much more valuable in the future, but that's just me.
Maybe it's made out of like plastic or something, or like compressed garbage.
Everything okay?
Gillian, what is it? What's wrong?
Jamie, I've become a junker.
A junker?
A junkie?
Gillian, but why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories.
And I love drugs.
Snatcher is the only word that keeps coming back every time we try to remember our pasts. I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that there is something terrible hidden in our past. And if we remember it, it will destroy us.
Jamie! I'm going now.
I'm going to go snatch some drugs.
What? I can't hear you!
Oh, that That look just says it all. You don't need words. Related to the voice of Meowth.
Yeah, Maddie Blaustein.
3 years ago, he and his wife Jamie Seed are taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from severe amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost in a mysterious mental fog. 2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Neo-Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
Alright, good job assignment.
Yep, classic tale of lost love. You end up waking up in the Siberian wilderness without any memory, and you're like, who is this person? My wife? Who are you? What do we have to do with each other? And of course, they couldn't relate, so they separated.
It's just the way it goes. Yeah, Maddie Blaustein was a big part of Second Life back in the early days until she died. She founded a whole bunch of communities. She founded, I think, the Transgender Resource Center and a couple other places. She didn't just do Meow. She was a huge, huge part of that virtual world scene.
Yeah, that's cool. Neat.
Yeah. It's funny because if you look on old SL forums, you can see her yelling at transphobes. It's wonderful.
Cool.
I was doing research.
A real one.
I kept running into her, and I was just like, "Wow, this lady seems cool." And then I found out she's the voice of Meowth, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Also, she ran Weekly World News for a while.
One of those pod-type reception units. I want a desk like this. It's got bulletproof glass.
I love that! Oh my god, I want to go there. I want that job.
So somehow we got in touch with the government, who trained us in military technology, and now we hunt these things called Snatchers.
Mm-hmm. It's a robot-proof.
Ain't no robots getting in here. So this is very much a Japanese-style adventure game, which is to say, it's all menu-based. It was a thing. Almost every adventure game that was popular on CD-ROM systems back then was like this in Japan. We just got very few of them here in the States. Among them, you can consider games like Princess Tomato and Salad Kingdom.
Yeah.
Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. C. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
Cool.
Let's give her a nice look. You're really very pretty.
I like it. She's like, thank you.
And this game has a lot of text, so you can choose look and investigate multiple times and get different responses.
I'm honored to have the chance to work with someone as beautiful as you. And she's like, I'll take that at face value. She's so like deadpan. She hates this.
Look, this is a third different thing we're getting just from looking at this lady's face.
She's like, please. I just want her to be like, please stop, dude. I've got things to do.
Unfortunately, this is an early-ish Kojima game, so there is a little bit of skeeviness, as you might expect. They did dial that back a little bit for this release. So Junker is Japanese Undercover Neurokinetic Elimination Ranger. That is an amazing acronym. Mm-hmm. I like that it's specifically Japanese, like no other nationality can be a Junker.
Honestly, that's fine. Would you trust an American to be a Junker?
No.
Come on.
I want to be oh damn it, what's a country that starts with D so I can be a Dunker?
Denmark.
Denmark. A Denmark Underground Kinetic Ranger, yeah.
You're Danish, yeah.
And as is common with these games, you navigate these menus, often picking the same option 2 or 3 times in a row to progress the story. A thing that I've railed against on this show for many, many years, so I'm not going to retread it. Suffice to say, I don't like it. But I guess it's better than getting killed everywhere like you were in Willy Beamish.
Okay, multiple people mentioning in France you'd be called a funker.
A funker? It's good. I'd also accept a lunker.
Mm-hmm.
Punker would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm, that's from if you're from Panama.
Can I go in
Mr.
yet?
Seed?
Gillian's fine. You can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around headquarters.
Originally stood for Judgment, Uninfected, Naked, Kind, and Execute Ranger. That's even better.
Is that true? Are you fucking with us?
No, that's true. I have definitely heard that before.
What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense!
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Now, you don't have to be Japanese in the original, but you do have to be
I'm
naked.
Benson Cunningham, the Chief of Junker Operations.
Gillian Seed, I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
It's going to be annoying answering that question over and over.
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship on.
I can see your point there.
Western Australian Neurokinetic Elimination Ranger is the less popular version of Junker.
God damn it. You're all angels. Yeah, as Electric Boogaloo mentioned earlier, the voice of Gillian Seed also did the voice of I Am Hungry from the Klasky Subro McDonald's cartoon.
Sweet. What a career.
That's me. I love the flower portrait. That's so good.
Yeah, makes you think.
It is a funny design. I'm laughing right now.
What's with his sofa? He just pieced together a bunch of novelty-sized bananas.
Oh my god! You're right! I want the banana sofa! Danny! We need to become a billionaire so I can get a banana sofa.
I want a banana sofa and a screen that plays back holograms.
Oh, I want the hologram screen.
Yeah, people in the future know how to live. It's an air cushion. A robot sofa! Chaos system technology!
Oh my god!
I think the chief's just fucking with us.
No way, we need a chaos sofa! We need a chaos sofa! We need a chaos banana sofa!
Sitting on the sofa is never the same experience twice.
We need, Danny!
Yeah, it's one of those chaos sofas. Go ahead, sit on it. I dare you. Wow, the chief designed his own poster.
I like that he said his poster looked like shit, and he's like, well, I made it. And then he's like, your taste sucks.
This is suddenly sounding a lot like Facade. That's a plot point in that game,
yeah,
too.
I like this.
What do you think of this picture?
Sucks.
Oh, you hate it? Well, I drew it! Anyway, this is the proper procedure for hunting down these snatchers.
Okay.
I'm gonna spoil it now. We're not gonna get far into this game. People have covered this game over and over again. In fact, there was a fairly recent playthrough on Dino Please's channel, which I'll point you to if you want a complete playthrough.
Okay, I need to click. No, I can't click on this. I've got another thing. I'll click on it in here. Apparently IKEA has robot furniture now.
Wow.
Yeah,
What makes it robotic?
It can transform from a bed into a storage into. It's the Rognan, and it can transform. No, I don't want to.
Does it have artificial intelligence? Can it kill and copy the appearance of its victims?
No,
and take their place in society?
But it can transform into a bed, a desk, and a storage unit.
Oh, that sucks. Real-world snatchers aren't nearly as intimidating as video game snatchers.
I think that's a damn shame. I want a piece of IKEA furniture to kill me. Just.
Oh, we still gotta talk to him. Well, let's run through the Ask menu again. Oh, we have a new topic. Alright, what's the acronym for Jordan? I just know it has an acronym. Come on, dude, just tell me what it is. Oh, now you're teasing me. Fine.
You gotta get one. Ask the chief about your duties.
Why don't you talk to him some more? Okay, now can we go there? No.
You gotta ask about duties, man.
But this isn't a game to speed through, it's a game to savor and enjoy. This game's got that umami taste to it.
Thank you for the picture of the actual banana sofa. Does it have chaos functions? Thank you, Cambrian Arrow, for the 13-month resub. Do appreciate that. Check out in case you didn't see it, that couch here has chaos capabilities. It's a robot chaos couch.
Real chaotic energy, this couch. So they mentioned something that I don't think is ever elaborated on in the game, the idea of Snatcher witch hunts, which I think is pretty interesting. Yeah,
That should be enough to
that would
make
be a
your
problem.
duties as a junker quite clear. This is your junker ID card. It will identify you as a junker. Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
It does look like a bunch of lady
I see.
fingers.
Sort of like a police officer's badge.
Oh, it's real!
Yeah, banana
And,
sofa
here's
real.
some money. It's not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go
Yeah,
see
they don't
Harry,
accept
the
credit.
engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
Alright, now we can go. So even in the intro portion of the game, it teaches you how to play, how you have to really go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. Which makes sense. This is an investigative game. You're basically a detective.
God, I love this music.
It's good.
What is with that poster?
That is a picture of Madonna in some versions. I don't know who she is supposed to be here.
I get Madonna. I get Madonna vibes.
The idea is that our engineer is like a hipster who's all into like 80s and 90s stuff. Which is kind of neat. This is a nice detailed look at a possible future in a fairly early video game, which makes it pretty unique. Like, yeah, people are totally gonna be into Madonna in the future.
I mean,
They'll read newspapers too.
the newspaper thing is the most depressing part, but I do think maybe it's like plastic or like one of those weird... Maybe you're paying $1 for access or something. Like, I don't know.
Could be. We'll have to go back later when he's actually in his office. For now, let's snoop around some more. They're called runners, you say? These investigators. Runners.
Hope they do it speedily. Jean Jack Gibson. What a name.
You know, if these investigators had knives, you could call them blade runners. That's crazy, though.
Poor Mika. How does she put up with us?
She goes into every place, and Jillian finds a new way to hit on her.
She's like, you sexy, Mika. And she's like, that's cool, you're married. This is my life now.
I'm married, but I don't remember my wife.
I'm sorry.
That's a pretty good excuse, right?
I mean...
If you're gonna cheat, I mean, that's a pretty airtight excuse.
Like, I have a wife? How was I supposed to remember what a wife is?
I have amnesia, what do you want? That's why I have 15 girlfriends. I don't remember a single one of them.
Imagine poor Borat with...
I'm gonna show her my cash. Look, money.
Imagine if Borat couldn't remember his wife.
My wife.
I can't remember my wife.
So we do have the Ace Attorney equivalent attorney's badge in this game. You can show people your Junker ID, and most of the time they're all like, what are you showing me this for?
I would say Gillian Seed is the opposite of a wife guy, where he is a wifed up man who does not want to be wifed
A
up.
wifed up man. He's looking to be unchained. He's got amnesia and he's got some wild oats to sow. My brain's been wiped and I'm horned up like nobody's business.
Jesus! Yeah, I'm gonna get wifed up this weekend.
I'm gonna get trashed. Gonna get all wifed up. Get me a tattoo that just says wife on it. Biocomputer developed with protein design techniques. Man, we got chaotic couches, computers that have biocomponents.
Oh yeah, I could imagine, Sturlock, that the shooting segments would be very unplayable if you had vision issues. In fact, they are unplayable if you don't have vision issues. So, at least to me, they are. Danny could probably do them perfectly.
I actually have played the shooting segments in this game with the Justifier. You're better off using the controller, honestly. I kind of don't like that those are in the game at all, because those are the only parts where you can lose, and honestly, they get a little cheap at the end. Just feels like it's gating your progress. That said, they're not bad. They do break up the action. Now, with any luck, I'm doing all the specific dialogue options to progress the story. I want to get past our first mission before we call it quits, just to give everyone a good idea of what this game's like.
Cool.
But hopefully by now you can judge the quality of the translation, which is to say it's great. It's fantastic. No typos, no weirdness.
Well, let's get his gun.
I want to borrow Mika's ray gun so we could practice.
That's the one thing we don't have in the future, ray guns.
Yeah.
Guns, man, we don't have future guns. That's such a shame.
Don't hit civilians, got it.
Okay, so hit all the civilians.
So this is how it works without the light gun. You have 9 spaces to shoot with. They're all mapped to different directions on the controller. Pretty simple. And that's why it's so much easier than using a real light gun.
Keep hitting civilians. And their eyes keep popping out of their skull.
Yeah, I'm going for a 100% kill rate. No one is innocent.
Maybe you're a bad junker.
Maybe you're a bad junker. Did you ever think about that?
I mean, I would shoot less civilians.
Yeah.
You're creating a heavy civilian death toll.
Heavy is a good word for it. I like that. Not many wasted shots.
This is a war crime. Danny is, luckily they don't prosecute war criminals anymore in the future, or in the present, so we're fine.
There, now let's find Harry. He's probably back in his room by now.
He's quite the freewheeling type. Oh my god!
Back.
Great to meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right? Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
Really? I guess I must be imagining things.
Didn't I see you at the Madonna concert with the hologram?
Youthless wants to ban Danny, so...
I deserve it.
Yeah.
Harry's pretty cool. I want to ask him about that poster.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, I can't yet.
I know. All right, allow me to introduce the Navigator, which I designed especially for you.
Yeah, it's Peter Falk.
Hey, Metal Gear!
Yeah!
Oh.
Okay, I love this scene.
Here comes our Navigator. The famous Metal Gear theme music.
The scene is so fucking good.
He's freaking huge! Actually.
He's baby!
He is baby.
Metal, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, Gillian. I am Metal Gear Mach 2. I am programmed to be your personal assistant.
Metal Gear? That's a pretty weird name.
Oh, he's cute.
Thank you.
He's cute. Look at his little
I think
toes.
he's turning red. I took his basic design and his name from the Metal Gear menace of the late 20th century. But quite unlike that Metal Gear, this one was designed for peaceful purposes.
It is another banana seat.
My god, they love bananas in the future.
It's all the rage. So this is a little bitty Metal Gear. Metal Gear Mark II. A Wikipedia-equipped walking battle tank.
Alright, so he's basically like a cell phone, but he's a robot.
Yeah. He can deploy annoying information at anywhere in the world at any time.
Perfect. Just what this country needs.
And he's got a flashlight.
Oh, cool. Like a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Radio.
Does he
like
have a radio?
Phone. He's got a phone. So
What has he got? Tape deck? 8-track player? Can I slap this old Fleetwood Mac 8-track into him? Is he gonna play that?
Well, he can go his own way.
Sir, let me tell you about streaming. You don't need 8 tracks anymore.
Don't panic yourself. I got it right over here. This is your blaster.
Oh,
the official
yeah.
weapon of a
Nice.
junker. It's got full user feedback circuitry, adjusting itself to your reaction time. In other words, it's just as good as you are. What do you think? Here, see how she feels.
It's unbelievably light.
You bet it is.
Now quit
This
pointing
ain't
it at
one
me.
of those ray guns the Army uses. She's put together with the latest carbon polymers and ceramics, not affected by heat one bit. And her ergonomic design optimizes both functionality and firepower. Well, what do you think, Gillian?
I'll take it.
Yes, it can blast the lips off a cockroach. The most important part. How about Snatchers? You gonna give me one of those too? Can I just have like a Snatcher companion? Now the main core of this game is figuring out the difference between humans and Snatchers. Often the line is blurred.
I have a video phone call from Jean-Jacques Gibson coming in. Connecting.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I've cornered a probable male snatcher. I'm in the abandoned factory in the M district. Request immediate backup.
Gillian, that means you. You better head out right away. Jean needs your help.
We gotta book it.
We must hurry. We'll use a turbocycle to travel to the scene.
Be careful, Gillian.
And just like that, we are done with that
This is
area.
a turbocycle, specially designed for junker use. In addition to 3-wheeled ground travel, it is capable of hovering and high-speed flight.
It's a
The
tricycle.
vehicle is also VTOL capable, so takeoffs and landings in narrow areas present no difficulty.
A flying tricycle, huh? I just came in one of these things.
We have been assigned this vehicle for use in our investigations.
Nice.
Let's use old Metal Gear to save our game. He's handy.
Yeah, do all the junkers do they have like an assigned trench coat they wear? Like,
I don't know, maybe it's just like a fashion choice.
oh, well, maybe it's like, they're all just big Columbo heads, They're all like cosplaying as Columbo.
Yeah, they're all into the 70s and 80s. Madonna and Columbo.
Madonna and Columbo together at last. You should just go home. Be like, nah, we're good. We're going
Yeah,
home.
let's go home. No, this guy's life is kind of in danger. You should probably go.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
Apricot Ghost says assigned trench coat at birth. Actual DG says it's a prescription trench coat. You're all angels, thank you.
Future's cool.
My first day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson has cornered a suspected snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
So it's kind of appropriate that this was one of the last Sega CD games, considering Rise of the Dragon was one of the first. You can clearly see just how advanced this game is compared to Rise of the Dragon. In terms of narrative, just in terms of place, I would say. This does a really good job of establishing the future setting. Something that Rise of the Dragon just kind of glossed over.
Oh yeah, fair point. There is some gore coming up.
Oh yeah, this game's famous for its extreme gore.
Yeah, this is a very gory game, so if y'all squeamish, you may wanna...
This did get toned down a little for the US release, but not by much. It did take out a couple of naked boobs.
Oh, well, thank God.
Yeah, none of the decapitations, though. The fully rendered head severed from the body decapitations. You get to see those, but don't worry, no boobs.
Why is this sky fucked up?
Because it's ominous.
Okay, I thought that was some, like, I don't know, like, in this Snatcher future, we fucked up the sky.
Well, there is unique precipitation. Sometimes snow falls, which is called Snow 9. I think it disables radar equipment or something. In fact, I think that's in Metal Gear as well. So all you Metal Gear heads, you definitely want to play this, because there's a lot of callbacks to that. Can I go in yet? Oh, he's having fun.
No.
What was that?
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques.
This game only got a T?
Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Yeah.
There are multiple moving objects within the factory.
Cool,
These
huh?
could indicate the presence of snatchers or insectors.
Insectors? What in the world's that?
A spider-like robot used by snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
Snow 9 is a little similar to Timefall, isn't it? Kojima's just got something for weird precipitation.
This is interesting. Thank you to Arnold Rimmer for the link to the tweet here. When Konami announced their support for the Mega Drive in late '92, Snatcher was actually brought up in an interview. At the time, they had no concrete plans to port the game, but they said that if they did, they would address some of the unfinished parts of the PC Engine version. That's interesting.
Yeah, they did flesh it out a little bit. The PC Engine version is more fleshed out compared to the MSX one. The MSX one did not have an Act 3. That's something they started to add with PC Engine, and then finished off on Mega CD. And of course later ports for PS1 and Saturn just had the whole damn thing, though everything was redrawn. Let's save again. Metal Gear would approve. If you go through this whole area without saving, he actually starts shit-talking you like, oh, what are you, cocky?
I do like that he shit talks you if you don't save. Like, come on, man.
That's another Kojima-ism, messing around with the whole concept of a save game. It's just a shame. This is just on Sega CD. Like, you could port this exact game to PS4, and I think people would go nuts for it nowadays.
What the?
It's Little John.
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Is he okay? Oh god, the gore! Blah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, his parts are everywhere. Metal Gear's just losing his lunch in the corner.
He only had one more day until retirement.
Another thing I don't like in these Japanese adventure games is look and investigate are always two different things. It's just like twice the work you gotta do. But you know me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should probe this thing's memory.
Ew.
That's something robots don't like you to do, judging by Detroit Become Human.
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip. Memory chip retrieved.
Can we investigate it? Alright, how do I investigate to memory chip? That's the way you phrase that. Maybe if I look at my cache, like really investigate it.
Oh, you can't use cash here? That's sad.
That's a shame. No, it probably wants me to look at the chip. Maybe use Metal Gear? Yeah, here we go. Little memory. Ah, we gotta go back to HQ.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Uh-oh. There's some big gore coming up, so, sorry if you don't like...
Oh, come on, this game's rated T for teen. How bad can it be?
It's not good, folks!
Oh.
It's really cool.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, I think he's dead.
No life signs for some reason. T for teen, everyone.
T for disembodied, says Deek. Yeah, ouch. Indeed.
Yeah, early day video game ratings were kind of messed up. Like, if you remember, the very first rated game, Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis, actually subverted the whole rating system right out the gate because it had a code for blood. So, even right at this point, rating system was still a joke for the industry.
Yeah, I don't know if I have enough Rolos for this guy's... Maybe I could put a Rolo on his head.
That would be in bad taste. This man's dead, Alex.
You're right, that's not... We've never done anything in bad taste on this show. We're the morally righteous pals.
An old type blaster.
Gizmo says, glad they programmed the PDA based on a nuclear weapons platform to get comically anxious around gore. Yeah, like...
Yeah, I love that Metal Gear is actually a thing in this universe, and they just kind of turned it into a joke.
It's fine. Alright, moving ahead. It's enough of that decapitated guy. Everyone wanted me to Rolo him. That requires too much work on my part. He does look upset that he's decapitated. Yeah, he's like, damn it!
That's what my head would look like if my head got cut off. Like, god damn it, this sucks.
The beheaded pals.
Uncomfortably quiet. There's something you have to do here to move along to the next story junction. Maybe you just move around? I don't want to have to look at that body any more than I have to, but we got business to attend to.
Oh my god, his blaster got bent.
Something stepped on his damn blaster.
But you didn't have to meet him like this, whoa. Alright, a couple folks mentioned that the TurboGrafx 16 Mini with Snatcher on it has rated it 18 plus and all kinds of things.
Yeah, NEC/Hudson/Konami went all the way with the TurboGrafx. They're all like, Splatterhouse, Snatcher, hell yeah, put it on there. Sega kind of flinched when it came to that, releasing the Genesis Mini, so they took off Mortal Kombat 2 right before launching it.
God damn. Video Dragon, we're only gonna play for like probably 15 more minutes or so, just the first chapter. We're not gonna play the whole thing.
Yeah. Not gonna count that out in the future. We may return to this.
Robo hair.
And skin.
Ooh, robo skin.
Now analyzing recovered tissue sample.
But you're getting a good sense of what the game's like. A lot of detective work.
Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative. 2. Chromosomal analysis of cells in the sample reveal 46XX. Subject is female. 3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells, was scraped from the subject during a struggle with Jean. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative Snatcher.
So he grabbed a big old chunk of that Lady Snatcher's hair and ripped it out.
He's so angry that he's dead.
Now analyzing recovered hair sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display.
It is funny, one of the first things they said was blood type, isn't it?
Papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of 65 indicates European subject, wavy hair. 3. Attachment of root structure and thickness of the base of the strand suggest hair was pulled out of follicle. 4. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type A, Rh factor negative. 5. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the strand of hair was pulled from the scalp of Jean's attacker during their struggle.
That's true, it is relevant in forensic work.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Blood type A negative Snatcher.
In particular here, because it revealed that there's actually 2 Snatchers he was fighting.
Snatchers.
I can't deal with this. It's my first day. So now do we get to move on?
Look at the dirt.
Jillian, please ingest a big mouthful of dirt.
Umph.
There's just too much dirt. Okay, there's probably something else back at Jean's body.
Yeah.
So now we're going through the business. Gotta go through every single option again.
Mm-hmm. Did you investigate the motion detector?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still not reading anything. We can reinvestigate the skin and hair.
Thanks. Thanks.
Okay, well that did catalog them and make them inaccessible. That's probably good.
An analysis of Jean's stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, Jean had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds.
He was eating
If
dirt.
we determine the composition and the degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
I'm a terrible detective.
You just really thought he ate dirt.
Now
It was a
making
burger.
incision in Jean's stomach to analyze organic compounds present.
Burger, burger, burger.
Well, yeah, pretty good intuition.
Results on the display.
Burger.
Results of the analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that
There's
have
the
been
burger
exposed
graph.
to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Buffalo meat?
Yes, buffalo meat. The results indicate that Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was killed.
Buffalo burger.
He was eating a damn buffalo burger.
Yum!
Alright, we'll just file that away. Luckily, the scene seems to be pretty quiet, so maybe the Snatcher's left? Let's go look at that dirt again. Maybe we
Okay.
missed something. Try harder, Metal. Start digging. Maybe they burrowed into the ground.
Maybe they're just, maybe you can tell a Snatcher because they eat a lot of dirt. God. He's crying out blood. He's like, please.
How about the clothing? There we go.
There we go.
Now that's what I call being an investigator. Digging in the headless man's pockets.
I like that the head is by the crotch, too, just very beautifully placed.
It's a very artful death.
Mm-hmm. Hey, search the house!
Alright.
Yeah, add his head to your inventory,
When,
Danny.
when did he write that? Did his head come off and be like, ah, shit, I gotta write something down?
Search his house, and I like how he had enough time to do the really nice,
Search
like,
the house.
the really nice exclamation point there.
My head came off. That's not good. Uh-oh.
I'm reading movement.
They're after the dirt!
Oh no, our dirt!
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
Yes.
Hang on, we gotta save.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a lot of different music tracks in this game, and they're all really good. Even the stuff that's not CD audio. You ain't getting our dirt.
Nah, dirt's ours.
Where did they go? Look at the dirt. It was the dirt.
Damn it.
Yeah, pop your ears, Gillian. A timer, you say? What is it?
Izzy made a nice G-rated version.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, John Jack Gibson. Thanks for putting his head back on.
You're a wild one. It's rated E for everyone now, baby.
Something. There's a noise somewheres. Maybe we gotta move back? Well, the sound of a timer is always good.
That's how you know good things are coming. Oh, okay.
Turn up the volume on your... Alex, you better do that.
Okay, turning it up just a little bit here. There we
just
go.
So people can hear this timer.
Yeah. There we go. Turned up.
Whoa!
A time bomb?
Evacuate immediately! There is little time!
Hey, we should get out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Alright, Danny, good luck.
I'm practiced. So these are little drones that the Snatchers send out to investigate.
Spiders, I see.
They're shaped like metallic spiders for some reason. Boy, these Snatchers know how to prey on human emotions. Because what do you hate to see worse than a giant spider? A giant robot spider.
God. Well, right now, Sturlock, it's a grid, and it's a shooting sequence, and Danny is shooting a bunch of slow-moving robot spiders who are approaching him.
Got him. You know what that reminds me of? The bonus stage from Sunset Riders. You think they stole that from there? Or vice versa? Oh, right, there's a time bomb. We better go.
We're getting out of here!
Sorry, I cannot go with you!
What's wrong with you? Hurry it up!
I am incapable of locomotion!
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go! It's gonna blow!
Please save yourself! I am paralyzed with fear!
Oh, I can't believe this stupid robot! Come on!
Why'd we make the little robot feel fear?
Oh my god, I wish I turned that down. Sorry to chat, I hope your eardrums are okay. But probably not.
Jeez, my ears are really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn Snatcher.
You little
There is
shithead!
no need for concern. I have stored all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters.
That is so good. That is such a great Kojima joke to play. The one thing I really liked is they made the Snatcher alarm really quiet after you turned up the volume,
To Junker headquarters.
so you wouldn't turn it back down.
Some first day.
Now entering the building.
So good. Great game.
It is really good.
We've entered the lobby.
Gillian, I heard about Jean.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
That's right. It's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By the
Sorry
way,
for the
chief
jump
is waiting
scare.
for you.
Yeah, we jump scared our audience, honey.
This is the chief's office.
Kojima wins again.
That was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a great effort, though. I've studied the data transmitted back by Metal Gear, so I know all about what happened out there. It's too bad about Gibson. He was a great junker. Seed, I need you to take over for him. You're the only one I've got left who can battle this Snatcher menace.
And that's our lot in life. We gotta take over where Gibson was murdered. try to avenge him, try to figure out the mystery, and maybe in the end, try to bring down the Snatchers.
Yeah.
But they have some surprises in store.
Yeah, the surprises are called jump scares.
Including the volume. Just the fact that Metal Gear directly addresses it afterwards, it's all like, yep, I did that intentionally, fuck you. Snatcher, a very good game. We may play through it eventually, probably not anytime soon. I figure this is just good to leave off here. That was your first basic mission. You went looking for your lost investigator, and he was missing his head, and there was some Snatchers and stuff.
He was missing something, alright.
That's a great recap, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You went on a mission, the guy was missing his head, some Snatchers, I don't know.
Yeah, some Snatchers happened.
Anyway, I don't want to say too much else about this game, because there is the possibility of us playing this in the future. This is a great game, and I think it lends itself well to streaming, too.
It does.
Snatcher, you're gonna get yours someday. Just not today, but thanks for blowing out our eardrums.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Let's move on to another very similar adventure game that also found its origins on the PC Engine. Let's play some Space Adventure Cobra.
Ooh. Hold on 1 second.
Now in Japan, on the PC Engine, this is actually a sequel. The first game was never localized. This is Cobra 2. Over here, it was released as just the Space Adventure, though the title, I think, calls it Space Adventure Cobra in-game. Why don't you bring up the box art for this game?
Wow.
This is what they advertised to people, and for some reason this sold very few copies and is now extremely rare nowadays. First of all, the guy you play as, the famous Cobra from the famous manga and anime series, there's his butt. All you see is his butt. That's it.
You say that as if that's a bad thing, honey.
And even more suspiciously, that lady is holding up a glowing thing next to his butt.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's trying to tell me here, but it's a space adventure maybe some people didn't want to go on, is what I'm trying to say.
She's gonna stab his ass. And it's for men who want their ass stabbed by space babes.
I suppose so.
Listen, they exist, and I respect them. And their weird space babe love. Alright,
let's put it on.
Okay.
Space Adventure. The Space Adventure.
The Space Adventure?
Now in Japan, there's multiple Cobra games, and not just on PC Engine. There's a third-person shooter on PS1. There's a couple of arcade games. But this is the only one we ever got here in the States, in an extremely limited late-era release for Sega CD. Once again, Mega CD port was not released in Japan. This is exclusive to English-speaking territories.
The Legendary Bandit. The Space Adventure Cobra, the Legendary... Who is this for? 95?
Yep. This somehow got released over here, and in Europe, of all places.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got people in chat who do cool things.
Oh yeah, you have experience with the Cobra series.
Yeah.
Cool.
Buy it from Discotech, baby.
Please check out Discotech for localizations of the Cobra things. Probably not the Sega CD game, though. I don't think they're going to re-release that.
Honestly, if Discotech wanted to get into game releasing...
I'd promote it. I'd single-handedly promote it.
Sponsor us. We'll do it. We love games. Oh my god, this jittery little motorcycle!
So this doesn't have quite the level of production value that Snatcher does. It's also older than Snatcher, being a fairly old PC Engine CD-ROM game by this point. But for whatever reason, Hudson had that same flash of insight that Konami did in the late era of the Sega CD and thought, let's just localize one of our more popular PC Engine games. Now, if it was me, I'd have gone with Tengai Makyo, because, well, I want to see that in English, but I'm glad we got this all the same.
Yeah, Cobra was hugely popular. I know Cobra was popular in Europe. I forget where in Europe. I want to say France, but maybe Italy too. It seems like the kind of manga that would be hugely popular in Europe, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like how Sailor Moon has a real scene in France and Italy. Should we just go ahead and start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's play the video game.
Yeah.
This game's a little bit less polished than Snatcher. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Okay.
He always has a cigar in his mouth. Always. And compared to Snatcher, this kind of has an understated introduction. You're introduced to Cobra.
Space.
He owns space, capital S. With his cyborg lady riding shotgun.
Okay, I kind of love that.
Leaving a path of destruction is his favorite sport.
He slips the noose every time. This is very
Did he write this? Is he writing his own Wikipedia page?
Nobody's gonna bring this guy in alive. Nobody. Edited last revised yesterday. Uh-huh. Okay. He's biding his time on Earth, waiting to exact his sweet revenge. They wanted to play hardball, and now it's his turn in fat.
And when his mean machine turtle is tuned to perfection, watch out! If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Cobra's the name.
This is fucking nerdy.
Who loves you, baby?
Yeah, Taizo, Cobra's page has multiple issues.
Cobra has multiple issues.
Ah! Too fast!
His whole body's probably numb after riding on that thing.
He's like, ah. It's like, well, I thought this would be erotic, but actually, my crotch just hurts now.
I can't feel anything. He loves it.
Okay, I like Star Wars too.
Yep. We're reliving Return of the Jedi. To go to the Crazy Horse Saloon. Alright, so they hired an outside company called Crosstalk to port over this game, sounds like.
You can look or you can think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So right away, you can tell this is extremely similar to Snatcher. Again, this is a whole thing in Japan. We just got very few of these games. We just happened to get two of the most popular ones with very close proximity in '95. The famous Crazy Horse Saloon. It's a slow night at the Crazy Horse Saloon. Let's think.
Her name is Lady?
Mm-hmm. She's our robot. Or wait, no, I'm mistaken. Robot has a different name.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have beer.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the character design in this game is a real high point.
Alright. That
Let's look
Kappa,
at the customers.
That Kappa-S customer in the fucking tie is a saint and I love him. No, there's some people around. There's that guy's around.
Better have a think.
I love that bird. He's a businessman.
Wow, what a hole. Okay, now we can move. Yeah, let's go back outside.
I'm done.
Who's this guy we're hanging out
I
with?
love this guy. I want to go here. Wow, rude. He's fine.
Real judgmental.
A gorilla!
He's a gorilla.
Boozing it up.
They're armed, huh?
I don't like that.
Look back at the liquor, then look back at the customers, then look at the gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
You one of them famous gorillas?
Yes, sir. What can I get you? A nice cold glass of milk?
Milk.
You hear that? The little brat wants some milk.
Well, this game got an M for mature.
While you're at it, why don't you order a kiddie meal, too?
I don't remember this game having much in the way of gore, but it does have a little bit of nudity, which may have gotten it the mature rating.
That is 100% why. It is probably the horny.
Also, the voice leveling you heard there is very consistent with the rest of the game. They did not level it whatsoever. It's not so much a problem here, but when the music gets loud, you can barely tell what people are saying.
Delightful. Okay, that's me. That's me. That's my
Cobra's just
response.
giving up. Like, no, yeah, I'm a wimp. I love milk. Give me a drink, bartender. Oh, never mind. I was double wrong. It is his robot lady.
Armoroid.
Pigris.
What the fuck is Pigris?
It's an it, apparently.
Okay. Where is everybody?
So just like Snatcher, a very laid-back experience where you can't be too...
Wicked dudes!
You can't be too eager to leap in and everything. You gotta investigate, you gotta think, you gotta ask. You have to get the whole story before the game lets you move on.
Wicked dudes.
Look at all the wicked dudes. Bartenders are nuttin'.
Bartenders be nuttin'. Jesus Christ, you're a dick, dude.
What's the matter, pal? Did your girlfriend tell you to take a hike? You better run on home. I hear your mama calling.
Aw, why do you have to be so mean? You know, I like fuzzy animals.
Uh-oh.
What? You half-wit? You know who you're talking to?
Yeah, stuffed gorilla.
Shut up, smartass! Unless you want to get sliced and diced!
Oh god, it's a digital knife!
Mm-hmm. They're liking it.
Idiot. Doc ain't fooling around. He's got an electro knife. He'll cut him.
An electro knife. There
Oh,
goes
the bartender.
Let's save.
Hey Road Warrior, we are playing Snatcher. Not Snatcher, this isn't Snatcher, we played Snatcher. Oh my
It's Space Adventure Cobra.
It is the Space Adventure Cobra.
It's Snatcher, only much jankier.
It's fucking horny French comic, but it's
chop you up so bad they're gonna need a microscope to find the pieces.
Cool.
Talk or flee? Let's talk it out.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the big bad monkey's got a toy knife. You should be careful.
Dude! We're gonna get turbo stabbed!
Ah! Kiss your butt goodbye!
So casual. Well, I guess we better fight. Let's use a punch.
Against a knife, you use a... Okay. Well, rip to Danny.
Surprise!
Crunch.
Or maybe. Maybe it's fine. Damn.
Yeah, it's fine. In fact, he landed on his knife, so...
Ugh.
That worked out really well. I'm waiting. Oh boy.
Yes! He looks like...
You little jerk! You're dead meat.
I love that cap in the suit so much.
Little jerk.
I'm sorry, but I'm dating him now.
Well, there's two of them. We want to use our psycho gun. This is it, folks. The psycho gun.
Oh yeah, that's because his arm is a gun, right?
He's a Mega Man. Oh, we didn't even get a chance to use it.
Our robot girlfriend's here, hooray!
Robot Girlfriend has the same energy as a Canadian girlfriend.
Guys are wanted criminals. Their names are Domingo and Verga. There's a reward out for them. 50 grand each.
There's a sexy lady robot
You
thingy.
can hardly wait to haul 'em in, kid. funny. You don't look like a bounty hunter.
Looks can be deceiving. Unfortunately, since you killed Doc, I'm going to be 50 grand short.
Oops.
Oh, she's a different lady? Okay.
We cost her $50,000 by making the gorilla kill himself with his knife.
It's an accident.
Yeah, pretty good business here. Check her out. Let's start with the face. What a babe.
Okay, so, again, this is gonna be horny, I know that.
Now let's look at feet.
Danny!
Those feet are a work of art.
Oh my god.
Let's look at feet again.
Danny, I don't want...
Put those feet on a pedestal. Just render them out of clay. Alright, we'll look at her bust.
Danny! Bandan, redeeming Bandan, another redeeming Bandan, 3 people are banning Dan.
I love watching the activity window and seeing it fill up with Bandan.
Dan, everyone is banning you? Yeah, please stop staring at her feet.
So this Cobra, he's kind of a player. The manga is dedicated to rendering women in explicit detail.
Okay,
look at all those bandans.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm just playing the game like they want you to.
Bands.
You gotta look at every inch of the lady before you can progress.
Make that 10 bandans.
Joe Smith.
Man,
Jean-Claude Van Damme says it.
Ban 10 times over, even before you know what our Wednesday stream is. You better save your bandans for then.
Okay. Another bandan. PC98 Jr., say what you will about me, but I'm not like, time to look at this lady's feet over and over again in video games. I'm very nice. Got another bandan.
Wait, don't you want your share for helping me capture them?
No, thanks. You keep it. Consider it my treat.
Oh, what a nice guy. Maybe she can buy herself that missing shoulder pad. Did you notice her outfit? She has like a carapace. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, when I creep on people in games, I'm looking at their butt. Thank you. Like a nice, normal American man.
You're wholesome.
Mm-hmm. The wholesome ass man. Yeah, where's that guy who talked to the... Where's Pixis or whatever?
We gotta look for... He's somewhere around here. What do you think he looks like?
A pig?
Good guess. Pretty much anything goes in this world of platypus people. Well, what a freak of nature.
What the fuck is...
You've seen like a million different species just in the 5 minutes we've been playing this, and you call this a freak of nature?
Move over, beak breath, or you'll get hurt.
Well, excuse me for crossing the road. You sure look stupid with that cigar hanging out of your mouth.
I love him!
He's cool.
Yo, this creature rules!
Say
I love
what?
This guy.
That's Pigris.
That looks like nothing I've ever seen before.
He lives here. So she likes us. Graveyard, eh? Well, let's go to the graveyard to look for our own tombstone.
The end of the message.
Of course. Say hi to my son.
I love that he's just mouthing. Yeah, I love that this bird's just mouthing off at Cobra like, shut up, you suck. Honestly, Cobra deserves it.
This game, for some reason, is not as fondly remembered as Snatcher. I can't possibly think of why.
That's a damn shame. Yeah, go to the graveyard.
I gotta psych myself up by thinking about it. Okay, now we can go.
Okay, Cobra's voiced by Doug Stone, according to Electric Boogaloo.
Who is Psycho Mantis. Yeah, alright. I will say the voice acting in this is decent. The translation is real shaky.
I love Pigris's nasty nose. Just totally disgusting.
I will say if we're likely to play through a Sega CD adventure game, this would be the most likely candidate. This seems like it's best aligned with our interests. Snatcher comes pretty close.
Found the graveyard. And for some graveyard theory.
See, I agree, it is a very Retro Pals game.
It is.
It's like, in the style of a very popular game, but also kind of off-brand and weird.
Sorry, the way that he just added that haha at the end, like... Sounds like me tweeting, where I'm like, oh, I can't sound too serious, haha.
Haha. He's doing the Will Smith.
Oh, that's even better.
It'll take a zillion years to find it.
Lady.
Lady. Pigris lied. That is a Will Smith, haha.
You should look for your tombstone.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do that next.
I'll leave no stone unturned to find my grave.
Think, man, think. Okay, we moved into the graveyard. This, even more so than Snatcher, requires a lot of build-up to make you psych yourself up to go into places. Like, even if you know what to look for, it's all like, well, we better think about this a few times. Use? Metal Gear, turn on your light. There we go.
And he's got like a cool mechanical arm, right? Like that's like part gun, part light. What?
What does that even mean?
Okay, I guess that her
killed by her measurements. Does it every time.
Killed by the hourglass figure, huh?
James Gardner, who the hell is he? I'm only familiar with dead movie stars. With big boobs.
Like a penis. Oh, it's his grave, huh?
Is that the Cobra symbol?
People are just dying to get in here. Yeah, I hope the Cobra symbol is a penis.
Who did put it here?
Wash your hands first, dude. Yes, you're right. Penis Man lives again.
The Penis Man logo, a rock covered with sticky stuff.
Yes.
Connect the dots, people.
Yeah. What's the liquid? Black liquid robot cum. Oh my god.
It's Monday afternoon, Alex.
Sorry.
Kids are in school.
Yeah, man.
Teachers are watching this in their class.
Okay, teachers, if you're watching this in... Yeah, I deserve that. If you're watching this in class, I respect your chutzpah, but you may want to put on something a little bit more educational.
This is educational.
What is their class? Like, fucking...
These kids who are watching this right now, hi kids, you didn't know about Cobra before today. We're teaching you things. Let's take that rose.
Yeah, they rolled in the AV cart for this. Why?
Alright everyone, it's Retro Pals Day, Sega CD Monday. We're continuing our teaching you about the entire library of the Sega CD.
I guess it is like Cable in the Classroom, except somehow I say terrible things. Don't. Oh. Exactly, Merlin's measurements are going to be on the desk.
Pretty weird, my friend, visiting a cemetery in the wee hours of the morning.
You don't know what to talk. What did you do? Tell me?
Anyone who could kill Doc as easily as you did is worth following around. I got curious about your identity. I've never heard of Joe Smith. Besides, I understand that Cobra the Pirate is buried around here. Maybe in this very cemetery. You look like you know your way around here. He died 3 years ago. That's his grave, isn't it?
I want to turn it up a little bit on the OBS and also for us. Again, the sound mixing for this game is non-existent. But I don't think it pulls any jump scares a la Snatcher. Alright, so the main game audio is a little bit louder now.
Okay,
There we go, that's better.
That's
Thank
good.
you. Look at Jane. Look at gun.
That's a gun, alright.
Look at feet.
Danny, can we stop looking at this lady's feet and being like, great feet, lady?
The dark cemetery is no place for a woman. You'd better get home before something bites you on the fanny.
Don't worry, I know how to take care of myself. But tell me, why are you hanging around Cobra's grave?
Pretty sure he meant the US version of Fanny there, though this was released in Europe, so I imagine that line raised a few eyebrows.
Yeah, sorry to, yeah, it's different. Oh, God.
I thought I'd pay my respects by dropping off this red rose.
All of our UK fans are offended.
They're incensed.
I heard you call out the name Lady. And as I recall, that also happens to be the name of Cobra's partner. I figure this guy Cobra is so tough. He wouldn't be that easy to kill. He might have pulled a fast one. He could still be alive somewhere. Maybe even with a new identity. Some kind of drifter with no traceable background.
And a foot fetish? Sound familiar? Think about feet.
She's really on the ball, huh? Wow! Excuse me! Yeah, kick
is a threat. Next time I'll put one right through your heart.
You're the one looking at her feet.
Why are you so hostile?
If you are Cobra, why don't you draw your psycho gun?
I didn't do anything!
Or do you still insist you're Joe Smith?
Can I look at your feet again?
It is I, Joe Smith, world-famous fetishist. Well, she's been disarmed. But by who? Let's sit here and think about this. Them, huh?
I really appreciate your cooperation.
There he is.
A snatcher.
That's not just a snatcher. It's the boy in blue.
So it's a cop snatcher.
This is Crystal Boy. That's his name.
What? What is this guy?
Crystal Boy.
It's Crystal Boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Crystal Light.
He's gleamy. His body looks like he's made of crystal, and he has golden bones.
Wow! Wow!
This game goes above and beyond in terms of character design. Oh, also he has a massive golden claw.
Like, I get why this is so popular in Italy. This seems like some Diabolique shit.
Crystal Boy. Music isn't great in this game, but I think it does a good job of setting the mood. It's no Snatcher. Yeah, as jank as this game is, I do have to admire it.
Crystal.
Hands up. The next bullet will be aimed at your head.
Raise hands. Don't raise hands. How about save? Oh, shit. I chose raise hands. Well, whatever.
I told you. If you hang around a graveyard, you're gonna run into a ghost.
I wish it were a ghost. We'd be in less trouble. These are assassins from the Pirate Guild.
Jane Royal, I've been looking all over for you.
I'm not familiar with that name. Who am I supposed to be?
We both know there's an easy way to prove your identity.
He hooked her.
Oh my god! He undressed her to show off her cyber tattoo.
Look at that tattoo.
That tattoo holds the secret to the location of a great treasure. I'm through playing games. You're coming with me, Jane Royal.
Can we all speak up, please?
That was a cool tattoo, though.
Yeah. That's an interesting pose. I just love... I love that Cobra looks at people and he comes up with instant judgments like bitch or asshole.
I do, too! Like...
So good. Oh man, the Space Mafia. Second-rate space trash.
Oh man, I want to join. I want to join the Space Mafia. I want to be a Space Mafia man. I want to be a made man in space. I want to join the Space Mafia, Danny. Fuck streaming.
Alright.
I want to be a made man in space.
You can be a crystal boy. And people can think you're an asshole.
I sure will.
I don't know what the story is here, but since I'm not involved, I really should get going. My mother will be worried.
All right, you can leave, but I'm warning you, forget everything you've seen here.
No problem, pal. I got a bad memory anyway.
Lucky for you. Go home, have your mother tuck you into bed.
Alright, we got off easy.
Alright, we're gonna have Mommy tuck us in.
Let's go ahead and take our leave. But first, let's think about Jane. Then let's think about Boy. Chicken! Wow, that's the S word!
Rated M.
Is this the only Sega CD game with the word shit in it? It's
That's
quite
a good
possible.
question.
Let's flee. Oh, well, Cobra doesn't want to flee. He wants to fight.
That Cobra, you idiot. I would just been...
When in trouble, blast your way out.
Well, here we go.
Oh yeah, asshole is not a word you saw in games either. At least not in console games. Oh yeah, Jane and Boy, that's... So that makes us Tarzan. We gotta use the Psycho Gun.
You gotta.
There it is.
So yeah, his arm is...
Crystal Creek.
His arm is gun.
Detroit, become Mega Man.
I love this game, Danny.
It's cool, isn't it?
Why am I so into this fucking game?
It's so low budget compared to Snatcher, and yet...
I've never seen anyone move so fast. He must be superhuman.
Trick or treat! Trick or treat.
Trick or fucking treat.
Let's go with what works.
Okay.
What makes this a psycho gun? Is this another... Psycho gun kicks ass.
Psycho gun... What makes it psycho gun is that it kicks ass.
Oh, it followed him around. Tostado!
We can't touch him, sir. He's bending the energy waves.
He's got the psycho gun. That's impossible. He's supposed to be dead. But no one else can use that weapon, so it has to be him. That guy is Cobra.
I found him. I knew I was right. Now, if I can only get him to help me, everything will work out. I'm sure of it.
She has plans for Cobra. Yeah, let's go get a tostado.
That sounds really good.
I don't even know what it is, but I want it.
It's a tostada for men.
Gendered correctly with the O at the end. That's well constructed. Thank you, Alex.
Twice the meat, twice the bacon, twice the hot sauce. It just falls apart in your lap. It's disgusting. It's awful. It's got fried chicken tenders on it. It's the tostado. Now at Taco Bell. Only for men. Don't ask how we figure that. How we only sell it to men.
Jane!
Peekaboo. This Cobra's a real goofball.
He's a real doofus.
Kamikaze City. Well, we got a whole bunch of people firing on us. So why don't we go into this graveyard where there's a button on our tombstone. Move your sweet ass. Video game characters did not talk like this back then.
They
were all
didn't.
very respectful. They were all like, I feel asleep.
They would only talk like this in, like, homemade games. So.
Yeah. You'd have to do that homebrew shit.
Mm-hmm.
The switch.
Open sesame.
He's so casual.
He really is.
Always. Fired on by like 10 people. Tostado.
Get some tostados. Oh, look at them go!
Let's book it.
She doesn't have feet here. Sorry to be gross, but they took out her feet. I guess they were too good.
She does have a very, very rendered butt crack, though.
Look at that ass. That is full ass.
You're away from danger. You can pull out that wedgie.
I would. Oh my god. It was from all that running she
How do you
did.
live?
Very painfully. That's ass.
What is this?
It's my ship, the turtle.
Is it just me, or does Cobra always have stoned
Don't be
eyes?
taken in by her name. The turtle's the fastest ship in the galaxy.
What do you think's in that cigar?
I mean, it makes sense. I've been assuming it's a blunt this whole time, but...
It looks like one is the thing.
Mm-hmm. That would explain why he's so fucking horny all the time.
Cobra?
Here's Lady.
Hello, lady.
Oh, she is a robot.
I was expecting you an hour ago. Where have you been and what have you been doing?
It was a nice night, so I went for a walk.
I'm Jane Royal. So, you must be Cobra's partner, the Armored Lady.
Pleased to meet you, Jane.
Let's give her a look.
I guess.
Every scene is so carefully positioned to always show off a lady's ass.
It is.
That is very accurate to the source material, from what I understand. Let's blow this hellhole.
Fuck this hellhole, we're out.
Well, here's a different music loop for you.
Oh, good. Here we go.
His robot mom. She cleans up after him. Now, honey, don't be out too late. Don't you get in any tussles with the space mafia.
Don't you look at women's feet. Get you all riled up before bedtime.
Just cannot put you down to bed if you think about feet. And I'm limited you to a strict limit of 10 asses per day. 10 asses.
A woman's on that ship!
We'll catch up with them soon enough. Cobra, eh? A dangerous man to have for an enemy.
It's such a stupid and cool design.
I love Crystal Boy, he's so stupid.
Golden skeleton inside a muscled crystal body. Yeah, they talk with the graveyard duck. He helps them live longer. That's a Castlevania joke. Alex, I gotta educate you in the world of Castlevania. I bet you've never even seen Castlevania 2.
I know of it, and I know there's a duck in the graveyard, and that's all I... My God, those boobs!
Is that necessary?
Yes, that's where all the storage space is. That's where the hard drive is.
Couple of SSDs.
Yeah, they're
SS
actually...
double Ds.
Danny! And yes, they're removed. I assume that they're like USB powered, so she could just take one, screw one off, put it into the computer, transfer data that way. Says double D.
I can end the stream right now. It's not going to get any better than this. Smooth as a baby's bottom.
All right, everyone's banning. Oh my
I deserve
God.
this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just seeing the notifications update out of the corner of my eye, it always brings me pride.
Everyone's redeeming ban Danny, so Danny,
I know I'm
you're
doing
banned.
something right.
Mm-hmm. I like it. He's like, the cockpit's cool, huh?
I'm surprised you didn't have a follow-up for that.
Got
Come on.
another pit for my cock, or whatever. Like,
There you go.
Thank
See?
you. You can ban me now, too. Mm-hmm.
Could be near Jupiter, where men get more stupider.
Go to Mars and get some candy bars.
Haven't we? All right, let's go through all the menus again.
Okay.
Endless Space.
Okay, I'm
Armoroid
banned
Lady.
now.
We're both banned.
Mm-hmm. How are we gonna stream then?
Radar's clear. Cockpit's empty. Okay, now we get to talk about our destination. First, Jane's gotta go. We gotta get her out of here. She is too much trouble. Taking a shower, huh? I'll ask her where she'd like to... Okay.
Danny!
Look, the game just invites it.
It does, and I can't say I'm any better, so...
So, also during the game, which is a little bit unusual for these visual novel-style adventure games, you actually do get to navigate a map. Not just here in the ship, but on some places on Earth as well.
Yeah, I have no idea why Lady Armoroid puts up with us.
She's been programmed to.
Fair. Yeah, it's nice.
This baby can hold all of my horniness at once.
Kind of wiggle my dick right off. Thank you to Athena and Teeter for banning Danny.
Yeah, thank you. It's for the best. And that's true. Snatcher did have a shower scene. It's a requisite thing. Well,
I didn't put a Rolo here, but
our wonderful shower room. You can't see anything.
see, this is unfair because we're doing this on an emulator. I can't click over and Rolo us up, or else it would lose focus. So unfortunately. Yeah, everyone's like, all right, you're banned from Twitch. Banned from Twitch. Where's Rolo? Banned from Twitch.
Can you not progress here? Maybe we need to look elsewhere. All right, we gotta wait for her to finish her shower. Sounds boring. Look, this is a realistic exploration of a spaceship. I don't know why everyone's banning me all the time.
It's normal. Don't worry about. Ooh, pretty.
Oh.
Chat got banned. Thank God.
Good. We can all be banned.
It's just the ocean. Oh, that's so gorgeous.
Oh, it's even got the sound effects.
Wow, it's like I'm really there. On a cruise ship, surrounded by sick people. You've all got E. coli.
That'll be the future dream.
Mm-hmm.
Simulating bad cruises.
Honestly. There's a piano in
Well,
here.
this is the piano room.
Oh, fair enough. Your computer is a piano?
Uh-huh.
Your computer is a piano? How does this fucking work? No, you have to use... No!
Of course I play, but my true passion is feet.
Why? I want to see that in action.
I think you do eventually later in the game.
Wow.
This game, again, for all its problems, it does a good job of sparking your curiosity, you know?
Yes.
Like you want to see what's ahead in the game, what kind of weird shit they show you next.
Imagine if your keyboard was like a fucking Yamaha keyboard. Like,
Yeah.
That's all I can think of now.
Scanner goes up, scanner goes down.
Got it.
Now let's go say hi to Lady again, just in case.
Hey lady, I saw the nude lady. It wasn't you, it was a different lady.
There's a naked chick on board, you gotta check this out.
Lady's like, please, let me do my job. I'm trying to keep you from dying. I was a normal-looking robot until you gave me double D's.
I don't think
I still put up with you.
Don't think I've seen more bandanas during a single stream than this one.
Fair.
Really, you should be banning Cobra. He's the negative element in this stream. We're nice boys.
We are good.
We keep
are
it clean.
Nice. We're normal men who don't say weird things. Taizo, you're right.
That's definitely leading up to a penis joke.
Oh my god.
Without a doubt.
Uzi, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. He was just, alright, let's screw these on front. Tick, 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 tick. Let's add some shoulder spikes. And there we go, the perfect babe. Babe, play the piano.
Well, I got my tiny piano here, and all I need to do to play it is pull out my 12-inch penis. Look, it gets boring out here in space. We gotta make jokes.
Oh, that's different.
This seems to be in order.
It's moving real fast. Yeah, it's going real fast.
How about the other engine?
You're being banned.
I'm gonna set a record for being banned.
Mm-hmm.
Turbine to power, power to speed. Battery seems fine. Just making my rounds.
Just making sure everything works.
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't go outside.
You don't want to be stew for some spacemen?
I guess not.
Are they gonna, like... That implies that spacemen just go around taking dead bodies floating in space and turning them into stew.
Okay, now can we progress?
Could you be less horny, please?
Oh, we have a new option for clothes. You sure you can't pull up Rolo? Oh, no, wait, that would interfere with how we capture, wouldn't it? Because I wouldn't have controls.
I can, hold on.
Yeah, pull up a Rolo. I'm a little nervous. I don't remember if there's actual nudity in this scene.
Problem, I don't have a Rolo set, so I need to...
Okay.
So
we'll take some time.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me grab
Gotta keep it right here. Again, this is to tell any Twitch cops watching, no, I'm not just trying to show nudity on the stream. I do have some care about our content.
God, for fuck's sake.
It's a nice slow jam. This is the shower music. There he is. Okay, good. Thank you.
No, one thing.
I think from this point on, I'll read the dialogue since Rillo is blocking it.
Okay.
We gotta do it right.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, bring up the Rolo.
Cobra, a man even the Pirate Guild is afraid of. What a surprise to find you're still alive.
Surprises me too sometimes. What do you plan to do about it?
Still no nipples.
I don't like the flashing, like, at all. Jesus
Are you
Christ.
gonna turn me over to the Galaxy Patrol and cash in on the big reward?
I don't think that would be very
Okay, she has a towel on now.
Yeah, but the flashing sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It's literal strobe flashing.
There we go.
Okay. She's clothed now.
Speaking of friendly, I've never seen anyone wear a gun while they took a shower before.
It's an occupational habit. You can never tell when you might need a little protection.
She showered with her gun on!
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean... You're in Cobra's spaceship, the man who introduced himself by staring at your feet.
Nice feet, I say!
Cobra. Weirdly enough, I think they'd have a greater issue localizing this nowadays than Snatcher. Just because Cobra's such a dirtbag.
So fucking horny.
Luckily, she didn't have a problem with us spying on her.
Yo, we got treasure marks! We got a treasure map on our body!
Uh-huh.
My two sisters and I each have a portion of this
That's
treasure
part
map
of a butt.
tattooed on our backs. One section means nothing without the other two.
There, thanks. The game censored it for me.
Thank you, game.
Thank you.
The map is usually invisible, but it shows up whenever I get excited or whenever my skin temperature rises above a certain level.
It only appears when she's aroused. That's very convenient. Doesn't look much like a map, he says. One alone doesn't mean a thing. You have to put all three together to form the map, so this is part of a map.
There, let me uncover the screen there, so there.
And we're going on a quest to find the other ass maps. They're probably not all on asses.
The map is usually invisible, but it shows up whenever I get excited or whenever my skin temperature rises above a certain level.
We know. Tell me about the triplets.
Okay, Kathy and Dominique.
They're triplets, and they all have different maps on their back and ass. Let's ask about them individually.
I'm afraid to take Rolo down, but I think I'm going to take Rolo down.
I think you're safe.
Okay.
Again, this is very, very mild. I don't even know if you can call this partial nudity. Still, for 95 on Sega CD in America, this is pushing boundaries. Which I'm surprised they didn't try to, you know, focus on in marketing. Or marketing at all. I know some people, some horn dogs out there would be totally interested in this game back then.
Obviously, the guild has discovered your little secret.
Yes, they're chasing all three of us to the far corners of the galaxy. Kathy's on planet Sid, but I can't get to her on my own. Cobra, I've been looking for someone like you. Someone strong who isn't afraid of the Pirate Guild. Please, will you help me with my mission?
Gonna have to think about that. Though Tepid Snake notes that this game was rated PG in the UK.
What the fuck?
You know those Europeans. I refuse.
I love this. Show me your feet, sweetie.
I accept.
What a fucking creep.
He's a dirtbag.
Fucking... Yeah, some unsuspecting teen absolutely scored big by grabbing this game.
Definitely. Man, if I got this back in the day, I would have thought I hit the jackpot. But I never actually saw this, and I went to, like, Electronics Boutique every week. I did pick up Popful Mail there.
You were a mall rat only for the fucking software, etc.
Yeah, for Sega CD anime games.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
I'm just imagining she's attached to, like, an Alexa or something. Super partner. Super body.
Well, I thought we could chart a course to our next area. But maybe not just yet.
Maybe you gotta play the piano.
Oh, good point. Let's go do that. The piano was in one of these rooms.
Yeah, we'll find it. Nope.
Not here.
Try the other room.
I guess this game was popular on PC Engine for really putting you in the shoes of Cobra.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so much you can do with manga and anime, but by actually making you play as the dirtbag, you become the dirtbag.
Use keyboard!
Let's just play the piano. That's horrible, Cobra. Okay, getting better. I play the PC Engine too. Okay, the back insert says 18 plus.
Yeah, for the European version. Some of them do. But some of them don't. Some of them are marked PG on other copies, so...
Doesn't matter the region, no one knows how to rank shit. Or rate it, rather. Snatcher's a teen. This is PG. Alright, let's do the databank. Because this is a multi-purpose piano. You can look up info on the Pirate Guild. And Crystal Boy in particular.
I don't like Galaxy Patrol.
They sound nice.
Oh, cool map.
Medical room's here.
Mm-hmm.
The boudoir is here.
Danny.
That's what he would call it.
I hate it, you're right.
This is the computer room, aka the grand piano room. The all-important shower room.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the airlock.
Cool.
That's what Cobra needs to launch himself out of.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Whoa, there's something else in... Oh, yeah, this... Yeah.
Oh, do I have to do this multiple times? Okay, yeah, I do.
It's cool.
Guild. Bodyguard. They have their own police force.
Yeah, I can't believe Night Trap got a higher rating than this.
Yeah, Night Trap got recalled.
While fucking Snatcher just gets to do whatever it wants.
Yeah, twist a dude's head off. It's fine. I'm covering our bases here.
Okay.
I think we've extracted all the information we
There
can.
was one room you didn't look at on the turtle.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's when you go to airlock, it gives you two options. You picked one of them and not the other.
Well, let's do that.
Go to airlock. Port engine room.
Okay, we've now covered everything. And now we can think.
You pervert!
I love it. It records everything I see.
Jesus Christ, on his belt buckle, so he's probably looking at feet all the time. Yeah, look at picture. Show me the nasty things. Of course you do, you fucking gross man. You have a shot of her feet too, you freak. I'll fight you.
You're assuming too much about our hero Cobra. He has good reason for keeping track of people's feet.
He's a wiki feet mod?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it's not letting us leave, so we probably have to use the keyboard for something else. Picture analysis.
Oh, man. You have 2,672 photos of feet. Oh my god.
Bring it back up. Insufficient data. There's only half an ass here.
Is that acceptable? Sure.
Yeah. I hear Boy is one hardcore character. He's super hardcore.
Why is that so fucking funny?
Oh, we gotta play again? Alright, we'll play the piano for Butt Lady. AKA Jane.
Schubert, eh? I like Chopin myself.
Not me. That's probably why I don't play Chopin.
Never?
No, never.
If I die, will you play Chopin in remembrance of me?
Huh? I'll think about it.
Maybe.
What a weird line of dialogue. Actually, Chopin sucks. Please leave.
What a jackass. Yeah, you should start playing The Entertainer. Nice feet.
Here's a selection, a medley of songs from a 90s entertainer by the name of Billy Joel.
Show me your feet, I'm a piano man.
What do you think?
A secret map on the backs of 3 beautiful women? You were born for this assignment. But what interests you most? The beautiful treasure or the treasured beauties? Jane, give me the destination. I'll set the ship's coordinates.
We have to go to Planet Sid. My sister Kathy's there.
Let's not waste any time. The beauties are waiting.
As you wish. Initiating warp 001. Engage.
You know, I have some pants. Well, too late, I guess. Correction, Billy Joel is not just a 90s entertainer, he's an entertainer for all the ages.
He's never stopped entertaining.
Oh, we're going so fast we went in black and white.
Oh, damn.
Ultra warp speed space, screen blackout.
Can you save?
Oh yeah, I guess it's been a while.
It's also 4.
How about we land on the planet and then we quit?
Okay.
I think that's a good stopping point. I wanted to get to Rock Knight and Parrot Grass and all those other brilliant characters that define this game, but instead we've been stuck looking at an ass. Which really, would Cobra want it any other way?
He probably loves this stream.
By all descriptions, Planet Sid is a desert. It's referred to as the planet of sand.
Guess we'll have to cancel the 10K run.
Approximate arrival time is 18-15 hours.
Next time, get Rolo ready for the planet? Man, I'm starting to wonder if there's going to be a next time for this game.
Honestly?
Increasing speed to warp 002.
I mean, I'm having fun, but there is a lot of ass content in this game, which Twitch may take offense to.
Electric Boogaloo was also mentioned a couple times. Jane here is based on Jane Fonda's performance in Barbarella, so...
Oh, nice, we got Barbarella on board.
Just keep looking at your sexy robot.
Well, wouldn't you? Let's ask Jane some things. So that's our story. We go around to all these different planets trying to find Jane's sisters in the hopes of piecing together that map, which may lead to treasure? I don't know. What do butt maps lead you to?
Money, I hope.
I hope so too. The unfortunate thing about this game is it's not nearly as well paced as Snatcher. It's very uneven, somehow even more sexist, and yet intriguing in its own early PC Engine-ish ways. I would like to see more of this. Maybe we can work that out in the future? Maybe. Never say never. This is a pretty landmark Sega CD game.
Orbit over Planet Sid.
There it is.
There we are.
We're beginning our descent.
It's just dropping. Alright, cut all engines. We're just gonna drop.
This is like the lady in charge of everything.
I don't think it's a good idea to land the ship anywhere near Head the City. The Guild has informers everywhere. We're better off staying as inconspicuous as possible.
That's Head the City on the right.
Ass located. Another ass
there are
located.
Historic ruins about 60 miles to the southwest.
It's you, Cobra. You are the ass.
Like this.
Some, not necessarily hot jams, but intriguing jams in this game. And this is where the next leg of our journey begins, with us staring at Jane's ass. Would Cobra have it any other way? I say no. That's Space Adventure, one of the rarest and most expensive Sega CD games released here in the States.
Saving.
Yeah.
All right.
That was neat.
It was neat.
Yeah, this game's kind of a less of a known quantity than Snatcher, which is why I'm saying that it's more likely we're going to play through it eventually. Like, Snatcher has been very well documented across multiple ports, fan sites, translations. Even the MSX version got translated, if you ever want to see a playthrough of that. I think Ann K here on Twitch played through the whole thing, and she may have that in her archives if you're interested.
Ooh.
Compared to that, Space Adventures got, like, nothing. It had, like, a Retsu play from 10 years ago, and then no one ever played it ever again.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
It's a weird one, though, and, man, if only we had a few minutes to investigate this planet, you would see the characters Rock Knight and Parrot Grass, and you would just be blown away. But instead, you're going to have to wait to the next part of Space Adventure Cobra, whenever that is.
I think we should consider it.
We should definitely consider it.
We have to consider it.
It is under consideration, for sure.
For sure.
So thanks for watching. We're Retro Pals. We are very close to covering the entire Sega CD library. 2 more down, 13 to go. We'll continue next week with probably racing games. There's a couple of those. We got a few things to clean up. A couple of FMV games, too, that we haven't yet covered. Still a whole lot of ground to cover here for Sega CD, and I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Join us on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central for the theme that our patrons voted to see. We are going to play Jank Brawlers featuring Guardians of the Hood, a true standout in digitized brawlers released in arcades in the early 90s. We're going to cover games from desperate developers who had no business making brawlers but were forced into it because that's what the market demanded. People who specialized in shoot-'em-ups forced to make brawlers for the first time. People who never made any games before, just making beat-'em-ups, putting out there. How hard can it be, right?
It's fine.
We're going to find out. I hope
got
you'll
it.
tune in for that. Alex, why don't you wrap us up and I'll look for a host.
Cool. If you'd like to support what we do, you can pitch into our Patreon, patreon.com/retropals. If you pitch in $5 a month, you can vote on what we play every Wednesday. So that means you could be the one choosing that we play Guardians of the Hood. You, yes, you, right there, you. You're the one choosing. And yeah, so do consider that if you are if you'd like to support us that way. We are also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there. We most recently posted part 2 of our look at Genesis prototypes and unreleased games. So do check that out. It's super, super interesting. We play a little bit of time tracks. We play a little bit of all kinds of things in that one. So check that one out. Oh yeah, we play Frog Dude in that one. And Frog Dude is just...
Freaking Frog Dude.
I fucking love Frog Dude. No way.
God damn you, Alfred Chicken. It's because of you we can't have Frog Dude.
And if you'd like to buy some of our merch, we do have the store open until the end of February. So you've got till then to check this out. We've got some hoodies, shirts, mug, all that good stuff. So do check that out if you'd like to support us that way.
Okay, I got this.
Okay, you got it?
All right, so friend of the show, Dino Please, host of one of the best streams here on Twitch. He got partnered last Friday during the stream. It was surreal as hell. Like, every single Twitch staffer showed up and told him to check his mail, and then he got partnered, and he got like 1 billion gift subs, and I was so jealous and yet so proud. Because Dino's stream is super great.
It's really good.
So we're going to actually do something different. We're going to actually do a raid instead of a host.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you want to participate, stick around. The raid message is, howdy partner. So please welcome our friend Dino to the world of partnership here on Twitch. Enjoy his stream. He's playing Run Saber, a quality game. And we'll be back on Wednesday with jank-ass arcade brawlers, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.